Hello everyone, welcome to our next lesson. Today we're going to be looking at limits. Now, limits can be quite rigorous in a difficult or complex subject, but in the SLIB course, limits is, well, they don't do much with it. It's informally done. All you have to know is that x approaches some number, your function is approaching another number. That means that f of x converges to that number. So what I'm talking about is, for example, if you had x approaching the number 0 for the function x minus x squared divided by x. Now, if x is equal to 0, you would have 0 minus 0 divided by 0. Well, that would just give you an error on the calculator. So we're not actually trying to find when x is equal to 0. Limits is when it's approaching the number. Now, what we could do is we could put in some numbers, try 5, then 1, then 0.5, then 0.001, then 0.0001, and see what it's approaching. Or to make our lives a little bit easier, we could just do a little bit of algebra. So for this particular problem, the limit as x approaches 0 of the function x minus x squared divided by x, we could do this. The limit as x approaches 0, well, x goes into everything in the numerator, so x divided by x is equal to 1. And negative x squared divided by x is equal to negative x. And now, if we put in our limit of x equals 0 into our function, we get 1 minus 0, which is equal to 1. And therefore, as x approaches 0, our function is equal to 1. Similarly, we could do something like this, where you've got a limit as x approaches infinity for this function. But for this function, if I put in infinity, we get infinity divided by infinity, and that wouldn't be any good. So, once again, we're going to do a little bit of trickery with this and do some algebra. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the top by 1 over x, and I'm going to multiply the bottom by 1 over x. By doing that, it changes our equation to limit as x approaches infinity of 1 over x minus x times 1 over x is equal to 1 divided by 3 times 1 over x is 3 over x, and 4 over x times 1 over x is equal to 4. Now we've got a function where as x approaches infinity, 1 over infinity is approaching 0. So what we've got is 0 minus 1, and 3 divided by x is x approaches infinity. Once again, 3 divided by infinity is approaching, not equal to, approaching 0, plus 4. And then you get your final answer of negative 1 over 4. Anyways, hopefully that helps. Have a good day.